Now, from Minnesota's most watched station, this is WCCO 4 News.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Rosa Smith. Here's a look at today's headlines. The discovery of Kira Trevino's body in the Mississippi River is helping prosecutors build their case against her husband. A new court filing today reveals that she had numerous wounds, she was nude, and had duct tape in her hair. The recovery of her body this week brings a mixture of closure and more pain for her family.
I just want to say that this is not a day to celebrate. So this is a day when Kira's loved ones, her family, and those who care about her can finally know where Kira is.
Kira's husband, Jeff Trevino, was charged with her murder shortly after she disappeared 2.5 months ago. His trial is set to begin at the end of the month, but prosecutors are requesting more time to examine evidence. Kira was one of 3 women searchers have been looking for the past 6 months. Danielle Jelinek was last seen at the home of her former boyfriend back in December, and Mandy Matula was last seen a week ago Wednesday night with her ex-boyfriend David Rowe. Rowe killed himself before officers could question him. Search teams will be out this weekend looking for both women. Well, Minnesota is one step closer to becoming the 12th state to legalize same-sex marriage. The House passed the historic vote yesterday afternoon, 75 to 59. Hundreds of supporters stood side by side with opponents outside the House chambers. Lawmakers debated the amendments in law for nearly 3 hours, respectfully listening to each emotionally charged argument. And 4 Republicans and 2 DFLers crossed party lines during the vote. When the final vote came in, cheers and tears erupted throughout the Capitol.
We're one step closer. Never thought it would happen in my lifetime.
For all those out there that don't yet know him, I plead, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
The issue now goes to the Senate, and they'll vote Monday, and it is expected to pass. Governor Mark Dayton says he'll sign the bill, and the new law will take effect August 1st. Well, we're now less than 12 hours away from Minnesota's fishing opener, but a lot of the actual fishing will have to wait. There's just too much ice out on the lakes up north, and the state is warning people to be careful because it is thin. The ice caused a small change in the governor's fishing opener in Park Rapids. Governor Dayton's guides were supposed to take him out on Fishhook Lake, but because of the ice, he'll now try to reel something in on Fishhook River. Well, more than 3 weeks after the Boston Marathon bombings, cities across the country are reassessing their surveillance networks to make sure their technology is current. Cameras served as a powerful tool for investigators and helped lead police to the suspects just days after the deadly attacks. In Minneapolis, a state-of-the-art information center keeps constant watch on the downtown streets. This was initiated about 10 years ago after the terrorist attacks of 9/11. Beyond deterring crime, they'll catch it in progress. Cameras recorded this drive-by shooting as shot spotters captured every round.
I think it's great because obviously it's only there to catch people who are, out to hurt others. So go ahead, tape them.
The way technology is increasing exponentially, 5 years from now, who knows where technology will take us next.
The system is constantly evolving. In fact, it's likely officers on the street will someday be able to access video feeds directly in squad cars or even on their smartphones. Well, we now know officially where the Vikings will play while their new stadium is being built. The Vikes struck a deal with the University of Minnesota to play at the TCF Bank Stadium for the 2014-2015 season. The deal also goes 2 seasons beyond that should the team need it. The agreement calls for the Vikings to pay the U $3 million a season. They'll also be responsible for installing a field heating system, upgrading the plumbing, and adding temporary seating if needed. The Vikings will reveal the design of their new stadium Monday night at the Guthrie Theater in Minneapolis. Well, that's a look at today's top headlines. Have a great rest of your day. I'm Rosa Smith.